Yo, good morning, you beautiful serendipitous motherfuckers. It's a beautiful Wednesday, and it's beautiful because you're here. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I 100% appreciate that. Of course, I'm going to be before you, but I won't be before you long. And as always, thanks for letting me be up in your mouth. Ear hole. Listen. Yo, it's Wednesday. It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's a dope Wednesday. It's a lovely Wednesday. It is a day that you are on the other side of the earth. It is a day that you get to control your destiny, that you get to control your smiles, that you get to control your energy. It is a day you get to control your reactions. It is a day that you get to be in love with you. It is a beautiful day. It is a dope day. It's I love you. It's a day for you to go out and love the world. It is a day to give the world yourself and get back in return what you deserve. It is a day to put those good energy thoughts out and watch your life build the way that it's supposed to be. As always, I got 3 things for you, then I'm going to get about your way, all right? I promise. Eating shit. Anyhow. Listen, number 1, accountability is your responsibility. To be responsible means to what? To have good stewardship of something, to make sure that we're always on top or intact, I should say, with something, right? So to be accountable is to make sure that when things that happen to you, with you, done for you, by you, whatever, that you always recognize your place in that spot. Accountability is your responsibility. If you don't hold yourself accountable, if you don't hold yourself in stewardship of the different times and actions and countless measures that you are a part of something, whether positive or negative. Think of that. When it's positive, we don't even think of it as accountability. We really want acknowledgement when it's something responsible, instead of just holding ourselves accountable and say, look, I did that. But when it's negative, we definitely don't want to hold ourselves accountable. Accountability is your responsibility. In order to have good stewardship over something, you have to have good stewardship over the accounts of things that you participate in, whether you create life going this way or that way. I can't tell you something I've heard. I can only tell you something I know. I can only tell you something that I guess I'm been through, going through, whatever. Accountability is your responsibility. It's not anyone else's. We'll choose to say this person did this person did that. That is fine. They probably did. But what action did you take to make them get there, and why are they in your life or why are they not? Because again, when it's good, we'll be like, oh yeah, we just want acknowledgement. You know what I mean? We accept acknowledgement as accountability. We're not even being happy for ourselves. We just want acknowledgement for other people. But then when it's bad, we don't want to hold accountability at all. And I'm not saying everybody or all times. I'm not saying we're all like that all the time. I'm just saying accountability is your responsibility. Number 2, purposely dithering is asking for death. To dither is to be indecisive. To be indecisive is to procrastinate. Now, I'm not saying procrastinating is asking for death, even though I just gave you that congruent whatever. Anyhow, what I'm saying, when you purposely cannot make a decision, then you create a purposeful habit of procrastinating. And what is to procrastinate? To put things off. When you're on top of your shit and you're always moving in the right forward fashion, sometimes you can afford to procrastinate because it really does not throw things off. But when you allow dithering, which is indecisiveness, to create a habit of procrastination, then you create a habit of failure. You ever notice you get up, you ready for the day, you want to do everything in the world, it's a Saturday. You know you got other shit that you could be doing, and then you ready for that day. You might even get up and go work out that day. You get straight, and then next thing you know, you done sat down on the couch after you done showered and everything, you had your breakfast, and 6 hours then went by and you ain't did shit. It's because in normal times you have created a system of being indecisive. When we can't decide which way we want to go, what we want to do with our day, how we want to do it, prioritizing, putting things in a list in an order, then we're indecisive, because then it's like, all right, I can go to the grocery store, but then I can do this, but then I can do this, and then we find ourselves doing nothing. You create a habit of failure. Being indecisive, purposely dithering is asking for death in the spiritual world. When you do not make concise decisions, this leads to purposeful procrastination, and purposeful procrastination just leads to you doing nothing. You're dying you're just existing. So purposely dithering is asking for death. Number 3, be selfish without malicious intent. Be selfish without malicious intent. Be egocentric without malicious intent. Sometimes it is okay to only give a fuck about you. Actually, all the time it's okay to only give a fuck about you, because if you really think about the only is like an enclosure. You know what I mean? So only, when we say we only give a fuck about ourselves, usually there is an attachment of people or tangible things that actually exist in our only world. So primarily giving a fuck about yourself is not the problem. Primarily giving a fuck about yourself when it is in the endangerment or the hurt or the malicious intent towards somebody else, that's when it's fucked up. But being selfish, fuck them kids, not fuck that relationship, but fuck their attitude. When things aren't serving you the right way, fuck that job. Fuck that brand, start a new one. Like when things are not serving you the right way, it is okay to selfishly to be selfish without malicious intent. Take care of you. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. How can you be there for anybody else if you are not there for you? When you find yourself on a spiritual path, when you find yourself on a financial path, when you find yourself in school and you're studying, whatever you're trying to do to get to the next level, it is okay to be selfish in certain areas. Now, I'm not telling you to be selfish with your entire life, or maybe you have to be. Either way, make sure that whatever you're doing, you are not doing it at the peril of somebody else, but you are always doing it at the exalting of yourself. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. My name is Penrose Eames. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. But you in the back, I like you the most. Always remember, your life is not built on the back of being a beneficiary, but on the legs of being beneficial. It's always love in my house. So jump back and kiss yourself. Tell somebody you love them. Hug somebody. It's somebody's birthday today. Tell them happy birthday. Buy somebody some flowers. Get somebody a gift card. Take somebody to work. Catch up on what you owe somebody. Again, can't tell you what I heard. Can only tell you what I know. Just take care of your life, man. Life is beautiful. The tangible things that come with being beautiful people should be the fuel that feeds your day. Yeah, man. You're beautiful. Go show the world. I love you. Peace.